Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the measures of angles inside of triangles. So in class, we're going to do this activity if we haven't done it yet. And we take this little triangle here and we rip off the three corners and then we're going to turn them into this angle right here. Do you remember what this angle is called? It's called a straight angle because it forms a straight line. So this straight angle adds up to 180 degrees, and that's your angle 1, 2, and 3 from the triangle. So that must mean angle 1, 2, and 3 from the original triangle before you ripped it all up must be 180 degrees. So all the angles inside of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So let's try out some problems here. So in this first one here, angle A is 43 degrees, angle B is 85 degrees, and angle C we do not know. So a lot of students like to just add things up and subtract them and show like zero work, and a lot of students end up messing up the problem when they do that. So when you're doing this problem, let's go ahead and use what we just found out. Every single angle, when you add it up, is 180 degrees in a triangle. So we have angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 180 degrees. So try to take a little extra time and like write that equation down because it could help. And then angle A is 43 degrees. Angle B is 85 degrees. We don't know angle C, so we'll leave it as angle C. And all together, it's 180 degrees. So then we add 43 and 85 together, and when we do that, we get 128. And then we have to get angle C alone. So what do we have to do next? Subtract 128. So angle C then is going to be 52 degrees, and you're all done. Now some of you can do that quickly, some of you need the equation. I say for now use the equation until you get 100% on a quiz so you know you can do it. And then if you want to do it a little quicker than I did there, that's totally fine. Okay? Let's look at number 5 actually. I'm going to kind of skip around here. So over here on number 5 it's a little bit different because we have this little box in the corner. And you have to remember what that little box means. And it means 90 degrees. It's a right triangle. So we're going to do this the same way we did the last problem, but you'll notice on this problem we don't have the angles labeled A, B, and C. Well, that's okay. You can still see the three angles that are here. So you can say x plus 55 plus 90 equals, what do all the angles inside of a triangle equal? 180 degrees. So we do 55 plus 90, which is going to give us 145. So x plus 145 equals 180. And then to get x alone, we'd have to subtract 145. So when we do that, x equals 35. All right, so what I'm going to ask you guys to do, finish 1 and 2 on your own. I'm going to have you try these, bring these to class, and we're going to discuss them and go over them there. So you could either pause the video now and you could work out those two problems, or you can wait until the end of the video and you can go back and fill in all the problems that you have to try. It's totally up to you. Honestly, with videos, I tend to watch them the first time and then the second time actually write down the notes to the videos because video really understand it. So do whatever you need to do to get it done. Alright, so let's talk about interior and exterior angles. So when we extend the sides of a triangle out, more angles are formed. So looking at this, like extend the side out, extend the side out, extend the side out. And we can see here, these angles right here are formed. Those guys are called exterior angles. And what's left inside is interior, an interior angle, okay? Well, because an exterior angle, this is going to sound crazy at first, but we'll practice. Because an exterior angle is the supplement of the angle next to it, and because the angle next to it is the supplement to the two other angles inside, then that exterior angle must be equal to those two angles inside. So let's actually talk about what that means. And a lot of students, by the way, think through it that way instead of just using the exterior angle formula. So let's go down here. So look at your picture. First figure out where is the exterior angle, and it's right here. Okay, it's this guy that's extended out. So using the exterior angle formula, we can say that angle 1 equals the sum of these two angles here. So 58 plus 72. And when you add these up, you get 130 degrees. But I want to talk about what you can do if you forget to do that theorem. Well, let's go back to what we already talked about in the notes. Right here. We know that that right there, that's a triangle, and we can find this angle right here. We know that that angle would be 180 minus 58 and minus 72. So if we were on our calculator, I'm going to clear this out, 180 minus 58 minus 72. We get 50 degrees. So we find out that right there in that corner of the triangle is 50 degrees. Okay, but that doesn't tell us what angle 1 is, this exterior angle out here. So what we would have to do is we would have to look at this like a straight angle, which means they're 180 degrees. They're supplements of each other. So then angle 1 plus the 50 would be 180. And if you subtract the 50 from both sides, angle 1 would be 130 degrees. So what's my point? You can use the exterior angle theorem if you would like, but if you forget it, you can work through it the long way. But look how much longer this is. Some great math person came up with this theorem so we could cut to the chase. Okay, so do what you want there, but I would suggest working with the exterior angle theorem just so it goes quicker for you. But if you can't do that, think your way through the problem. So let's go down here to number 4. Here's our exterior angle. The exterior angle is the sum of these two remote interior angles. So it's going to be 60 plus 60. So angle 2 then is 120 degrees. See how much quicker that went? You could do it the long way also, and you could find out what this angle is by doing 180 minus 60 minus 60. You'll find out that you get 60 there. And then you can say, okay, these add to 180 degrees. So angle 2 plus 60 must be 180. So angle 2 is 120. So you can do it that way, but really, isn't this so much quicker? I would do it that way. So I'm just giving you options in case you need them. I would like you to try 5 and 6 on your own. So bring this to class, and we're going to discuss it there. But make sure that you finished up 1 and 2, and also finished up 5 and 6 for class. And I will see you then. Good night.